Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's June 9th, 2012, and this is the I Am the Commissioner and You're Not radio simulcast show. Now, the reason why we have these two guests in the studio tonight is because they are the winners of the Belmont Stakes competition for 2012. Why don't the two of you introduce yourself first to the viewers?
Hello, my name is Pinky Toscano. I'm very happy to have won this race, first time in history. I would like to thank Madeline and Chuck for inviting me here to celebrate with all of these wonderful people. Thank you so much.
Excellent, Pinky. You have stage experience just based on that. Could you tell us a little bit about your stage experience?
Well, I don't like to brag, but I've had some experience on stage with Eddie Felcher and the Hubcats.
Eddie Felcher?
Yes. Do you remember him?
Of course I remember Eddie Felcher. How would you describe his ability and talent?
I would say that he was debonair, talented, and Elvis type, I must say.
Thank you very much. And by the way, Pinky was a loyal backup performer in the Eddie Felcher and the Hubcat series of shows.
Could you do a little thing for us?
Security?
Fran would help out.
Security?
No, Fran would help out. She's
There's
really
someone
good.
in the audience who wants to be on the show. If you want to be on the show, win the contest. All right, now introduce yourself.
I'm Franny Cloud of the Snowy Cloud Stable.
Oh, that explains the name. Snowy Cloud was your stable. Explain the background of Snowy Cloud, please.
Well, Snowy was Snowball, who was my dog, and she loved the snow. How boring is that?
I knew someone with a big white fluffy dog also named Snowball. Now, we're here. Wait a minute. We have an email that came in from one of our viewers, and we do have viewers, and it's addressed to Fran and the Snowy Cloud Stable. Read the email and answer the question. It's a very good question.
How much did Secretariat cost as a yearling?
How much does Secretariat cost? That's a very tough question. What do you think the answer is?
Well, possibly 300,000 to 400,000.
GC? That would be incorrect, wouldn't it?
I would assume so.
Yes. All right. That's incorrect, friends. Now,
what would it be?
what would it be, GC? We're going to give a shout out to the GC on the camera, usually handled by Joy over there. And maybe we might have her come out later to say and give us one of her famous philosophies of life, which she has lived by successfully. Now, Pinky, we have an email for Pinky Toscano.
They're asking if I have a joke to tell, because besides being a backup singer and dancer, I used to do a little comedy. Yes.
Excellent.
Would you like to hear one of my...
Absolutely. Who would like to hear Pinky's joke?
Oh, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Did you hear the one about the drunk who was dyslexic and when he walked dyslexic and
you
walked into the bar?
He walked into what? Very good. Excellent. Now, by the way,
We want to go. He's an English teacher.
you know, a lot of people don't know this about Pinky. She went to a very tough high school, all right? And she didn't share this with too many people, but she shared it with me. She went to a tough school. Most of you went to very civil and safe schools. When Pinky went to school in the morning, they had a metal detector. She went through the metal detector. If it didn't go off, they issued her a weapon, okay? That's a tough school. She said on the second day of class, they had a substitute for science. The science substitute teacher came in and said, today we're going to test the law of gravity. They threw him out the second floor window.
That's a tough school.
That's a tough school, thank you. Now listen carefully, you have to listen carefully. Pinky said to me in her English class.
You gotta pan the audience every once in a while.
She's laughing at the last joke, aren't you? Pinky said to me, she had in her English class, she was seated next to a very tough-looking guy with a scar and a leather jacket. And the English teacher said, okay, class, what follows every sentence? And the guy said next to her, what do you think he said? The English teacher goes, what follows every sentence? And the guy goes, an appeal, of course. Now that's a tough class. All right, Fran, would you like to share with us a humorous anecdote?
No.
Okay.
Yay!
By the way, Fran will be at the Holiday Inn on Tuesday nights at the 7 p.m. show. All right, now we have a presentation here in all sincerity. The winners of the 2012 Belmont Stakes competition goes to both individuals seated here before you. What 3 horses did you pick, Fran?
They were the Guyana horse
Yes?
and the, oh wait a minute, just a second.
You don't remember,
I don't
do you?
remember the names, wait a minute. I picked, okay, I picked Union Rags, Adagon, and Guyana Stored Reach.
That's why you need the glasses.
Is it true that your show is on Sirius Radio? Is that possible? I know it didn't last long, but were you on Sirius Radio with a repertoire like that?
Tom knows about that. Yeah, he's got that.
What? What series radio?
Came free.
Don't worry about it.
Versus,
3 for 12 months. We know.
versus comedy radio.
Just
Now,
say no XM.
I present to you half of the
1st,
winnings,
2013.
$27.50, minus the Commissioner's Retirement Fund, Commissioner's Surcharge.
Administrative fees.
So you cleared a good $12. Congratulations, Sue. Let's have a nice time.
Yay.
Thank you. Very nice.
And
Whoa, can somebody get
Pinky, what 3 horses did you pick?
The winning ones.
Oddly enough, the same ones as my cousin Fran picked.
I don't
Same
think
ones.
we can hear you.
No, I don't think we can hear you. That's not a mic.
Isn't that amazing? The same horses as my
Were you seated next to each other during the selection time?
No.
You were sitting next to each other on the couch, weren't you?
No.
We have video of all.
That wasn't me.
What's happening on the TV?
Southern Belle.
Somebody hit home.
Congratulations to Pinky.
What's happening?
And
They're playing baseball.
here is your money.
What happened?
Since you were
Somebody
new
hit
Eddie
home run?
Felcher, you get the full amount.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Now I'd like to bring in a guest announcer, and she will pick her person to be interviewed. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay. And by the way, Pinky's retiring this year. Congratulations, she made it. Yeah.
Yay!
And if you ever say you're bored in retirement, then you're a boring person.
Here we go. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to introduce Joy here, and she will select. You can move off, Pinky. Joy, come up over here, and she will now. Joy will now pick out her guest, as long as it's not me, to interview. So speak up to the camera. First, introduce yourself and talk about a little bit about your background.
You can take the horse with you. You can give her the horse.
Can you see? No, I'll move it over here. No, it's okay.
How do you
Excuse me.
Whoop.